What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Emeka TV, which is my other channel, or EmekaReacts, which is this channel, my second channel, where I react to football videos. I'm an American, and maybe some other videos here and there. All right. Now, I posted a video yesterday about a comparison between Messi and Ronaldo. And that video was super biased because that person that made the video was a big Messi fan, right? Now, I wasn't really too happy with that because I'm a big Ronaldo fan, right? I think Ronaldo is better. Somebody in the comments wanted me to watch this video, and hey, if you're watching this, let me know what videos you want me to react to. I'm an American. I'm not like these other Americans that don't know anything about football or soccer. I know my stuff. I know the players. So yeah, this video is called Why Messi is Better Than Ronaldo. After this, I will be posting a video called, I believe, Why Ronaldo is Better Than Messi, and that one is even more recent. This one, I think that one came out about a month ago. This one came out in 2019. So without further ado, let's just get this started. Again, I honestly think they're two completely different players, but I'm gonna be biased and say that Ronaldo is better than Messi. Messi is just more, I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything, but let's hear what this guy has to say. All right, let's get this started.
Messi and Ronaldo are two of the best players to grace the beautiful game.
I agree.
But one of them is the best to ever kick a football. Special thanks to both of Dominic and DB for collaborating and helping with various stats and charts.
Okay.
They're great on Twitter, and I believe that they need more love and recognition. Their links are in the description. If you
let's
want to
skip all of that
out,
stuff. Let's get straight to the.
As you saw in the title,
okay.
Messi is the better player.
Nope.
And in this video, I'm going to explain why. This is not your typical video when you only compare the two of them superficially, and then the video's creator concludes by who's better. No, I'm not doing that. From the beginning, I'm telling you that Messi is better. Also, this video is not a diss on Ronaldo.
Beautiful goal.
I'm saying this especially to the neutrals and the Ronaldo fanboys who are watching. When I say that
you fanboys don't go too forward
Messi is
there,
better
okay?
at something, it doesn't mean that Ronaldo sucks at it. Just like when we say that a jaguar's jaw is stronger than that of a hyena's, it doesn't take from the fact that hyenas have lethal jaws too.
Okay, I like that.
Comparing everything about Lionel and Cristiano, from their goals, play styles, roles, and abilities. And I'm also tackling serious subjects, like why is the media forcing a comparison that shouldn't even exist. This is a summary of everything that was discussed.
I want to watch this video and hopefully I'm not going to be pausing this video, but I want to watch this and hopefully my opinion changes or my views change, all right? I doubt that will, but we're going to watch the video and then I'm going to react to why Ronaldo is better than Messi. And we'll see at the end of that video how I feel
about this duo from videos, forums, articles, tweets, and debates in the real world and on the internet. This video is going to be technically long. For some, it will feel like a gift from heaven, finishing in a blink of an eye. For the others, it's going to be stressful and filled with hard-to-swallow truths. So ladies and gentlemen,
I feel like that's going to be me.
Snacks and tie your seatbelts because we're going on a ride.
Got my water. Goals, okay.
Messi and Ronaldo are both great goal scorers.
Ronaldo has more goals.
Comparing these two by nitpickers is by showing their goal scoring records, but by including some weird rules to misguide people from the truth. When people say Ronaldo, they think goal machine. When it's Messi, they say magical player. While not false at first sight, yeah, Messi is magical and Ronaldo is obviously a great goal scorer. It still misleads fans on thinking that Ronaldo is the better goal scorer.
Yes, he is.
Their goal record with club and country is as follows. As of the 8th of June 2019, Ronaldo scored 691 goals in 964 games, with a ratio of 0.71 goals per game. Messi, on the other hand, has 670 goals in 616 games, with a ratio of 0.82 goals.
That's not that much. Come on, man.
Outperforms him in ratio, but he's only 21 goals away from Chris, while playing 148 games less. Give Messi one more season and he'll most likely overtake him. This year, Messi surpassed Ronaldo's number of goals in his club career. Now Messi has 603 and Chris has 601. And of course Ronaldo played more matches. Messi holds the record for the most goals in a calendar year, 91 in 2012.
I remember that. He also
has the record for most goals scored in a single season, 73 in 2012. He also has the record for the most goals in a single league season, 50 goals. Messi won the Golden Boot for a record 6 times, Ronaldo is second with 4. During the 9 years where both Leo and Chris spent their careers together in Spain, Messi was 5 times the goal scorer and Ronaldo was 3. In those 9 years, Ronaldo scored 311 in 292 games and Messi scored 329 in 309 games. The ratio is very similar, 1.0650 for Chris and 1.0647 for Leo. The difference is 0.0003. What Ronaldo fans like to do is to compare Ronaldo's 9 years in Spain with Messi's whole 15 years in Spain. In those 9 years, Ronaldo was at the peak of his powers, and they want to compare it with Messi's 15 years since he was 17. This is just false nitpicking, which reinforces some fans' bias towards downplaying Messi to make Ronaldo look better. The logical one is to compare their careers' total league goals, since 2002 for Ronaldo and since 2004 for Messi. Chris has 419 in 546 games, a ratio of 0.76 goals per game. Leo has 419 in 452 games, a ratio of 0.92 goals per game. Coincidentally, as I was making this video, they have the same amount of goals scored in leagues alone. This makes the comparison effortless. What's fascinating is that Messi scored as much as Ronaldo while playing 96 games less. Even if you exclude Cristiano's first 4 seasons from the equation, he'll still have a worse ratio. It's until you start counting from August 2006 that his ratio is slightly better than that of Messi's. So Messi has the better ratio.
That's all that matters.
Goals, 2 more golden boots while playing 3 seasons, which means 96 games less.
Champions League.
Fans call Ronaldo Mr. Champions League.
He's won 4.
Messi can't score against English teams and etc, etc, which is untrue. Ronaldo holds the record for the most goals scored.
5 Champions Leagues, I'm sorry.
127 goals.
Okay.
Messi is second with 112.
Okay.
However, Leo has the better ratio, 0.83 per game, and Chris has 0.75. Mr. Champions.
The ratio is starting to get annoying. Nobody cares about the ratios. Just show me the goal numbers. Show me the goal numbers. I don't care about the ratio.
Than Mr. Butler. The irony.
Of course, that's me being biased a little bit. The ratio does matter.
For the most goals scored in a single season. Ronaldo also has the upper hand with the UCL Goal Scorer Award, 7 goals against 6 for Messi.
Okay.
Well, now
to the domestic cups.
Certain fans
Ronaldo more goals.
Some of them don't like to include this in their calculations. Messi has a ratio of 0.7. Chris has 0.6. I'm 100% sure that if Ronaldo had the better ratio, you'd see more people talking about the domestic cup. Of course, I covered the FA, the Spanish and the Italian cups. I'm not going to exclude anything just to make Messi look better. I'm not doing that.
Okay.
And I do not need to do it. I'm only presenting facts and truth. I covered their goal stats with clubs. Now let's jump to their international stats with Portugal and Argentina.
Ronaldo
international
destroys 101 at this point.
First, and obviously their goal per game ratio.
Okay.
0.55 for Chris.
Again with the ratio, man. Nobody.
Ronaldo is more prolific. But this stat still doesn't show us the full picture. Messi has the upper hand in friendly games with a ratio of 0.68 against 0.36 for Ronaldo. Well, yeah, friendly matches are not that serious. But what's good about them is that footballers play against teams from all over the world.
Okay.
From Germany, Uruguay, the US, Japan, etc. Whereas in World Cup qualifiers and Continental Cups, players are bound to their country's geographical position. Speaking about Continental Cups, their goal ratio in official games is for Chris, with 0.61 goals per game against 0.51.
Yeah, we finally have a higher ratio for Ronaldo. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
So this means he performs better for his national team, right? Yes, but actually no. This chart by error rating compares both of their goals by the quality of the opponents, excluding friendlies. The smaller the average rank, the better. So Messi scores against teams that are ranked 30 on average. On the other hand, Ronaldo scores against teams that are on average ranked 80. So Messi scores against better teams on average than Chris. But why? Well, in South America they only play the qualifiers for the World Cup, as opposed to Europeans who have 2.
No, but you have to realize, right, that I need to stop pausing, but you have to realize the players that Ronaldo plays with for Portugal against the players that Messi plays with for Argentina. Scrubs against really, really great players. So, hey.
2 qualifiers, one for the Euros and another for the World Cup. This gives Ronaldo a chance to encounter weaker teams more frequently. Because South America is comprised of 12 countries and only 10 of them challenged in the qualifiers, they put them all in one single group. So they have Brazil, Argentina, Chile, Uruguay, Colombia, and Paraguay
all good teams
competing against each other. In Europe, 54 countries battle for 13 tickets to the World Cup. And because we have so much countries, it can't be the same format as in South America. So we make 9 groups of 6 teams. And you end up facing teams like Luxembourg, Latvia, Faroe Islands, Andorra, San Marino, Armenia, Malta, Liechtenstein, Moldova, etc, etc, etc. You get my point. 25% of the European teams are ranked 100 or lower in FIFA rankings, as opposed to 0% in South America that are ranked 100 or lower. And actually all of the South American teams are ranked 70 or above. For example, in a game versus Andorra, who was ranked 203 in 2016, Ronaldo scored 4 goals. Yep, playing against the 9th worst team in the world has its stat padding advantages.
He scored 4 goals.
Too much about this, and I'll just hop on the next.
Shows how great he is.
But just for fun, how
That's
much
all that
do you think
matters.
Messi would have scored if he played for Spain? 100, 150, probably more.
That doesn't make any sense, because Argentina, they have
accuracy.
They have Lavezzi, they have all these players. They have Di Maria, they have all of these players. Portugal doesn't have really anybody.
For starters, and just as an example, let's take this season's league.
So this comparison right here,
in 34 games, Messi scored 36 and attempted 140 shots. Ronaldo scored 21 in 31 games and attempted 134 shots. So every 3.88 shots, Messi scores a goal. On the other hand, Ronaldo needs 6.8 shots to score a goal. This shows that Messi needs less chances to make the difference, and it also means that Messi is more precise. But this is not fair for Ronaldo. I'm not gonna give a conclusion based on a comparison between peak Messi and a 34-year-old Ronaldo. For that, we're gonna look at their last 10 club seasons.
Okay.
Here's the chart. To understand better, Ronaldo scored 478 goals and Messi scored 523. Messi needed less shots to score more goals. 165 shots less per 90 minutes than Ronaldo. Messi has simply the better finishing technique. This influences their goal scoring records, because it impacts your chances. Messi misses less big chances than Ronaldo, 14.5 against 23 per season. Then we have expected goals. If you have no idea about this concept, go look it up for yourselves, because it's
I'm starting not to really believe these stats, man. Like, I need to really see them for myself.
They were expected to score 30 goals.
This is another biased Messi fan.
36.2 and Ronaldo scores 30.8.
I can't wait to watch
Messi is consistent when it
the
comes
video
to outperforming his XG,
proving that Ronaldo is a better player
when it comes to underperforming his expected goals.
Okay.
We talked a lot about stats. Now let's discuss how they score their goals.
Okay.
Ronaldo is a player who values power, strength. Messi values accuracy, technique. Their approach is different from each other. I'm not willing to compare hat-tricks, free kicks, braces, or penalties, or whatever. They have pretty much the same numbers. So when it comes to goals, what is something that one of them is good at that the other is not? Let's start with Ronaldo. Headers.
Okay.
He has a better heading ability.
Okay.
Because of his height and athletic body. And because stats only judge players based on their ability to defend and score with their headers. We forget that Messi's heading technique is superb. The guy can easily score baskets with his head, but he doesn't use
any professional player can do that a couple of times to make it in. Come on.
Long-range goals. I said
Thank you,
long-range,
yes.
not outside the box. Around 30 meters plus. Why? Because
he's the best
and has more power in his feet.
He's the GOAT. That's why.
Messi, on the other hand, is better at finesse goals.
That was beautiful.
Curving the ball into the net.
I agree. Finesse,
He's also
Messi
better
got
at
it.
lobbing, shipping the ball over the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Ronaldo is far behind in both of them. Leo is the accurate
If Ronaldo really wanted to do that, he could do that.
It's self-explanatory.
But he chooses not
What
to,
else?
because he doesn't have
Dribbling
to.
and scoring. Messi can dribble 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players, even the goalkeeper, and score.
I kind of give him that
Cristiano
too.
has never dribbled more than 3 players and scored. Even 3 players is not usual for him. Messi the other day scored after putting 3 guys on the ground. It's a very common thing for him.
I give
so
him
here's
that.
a question.
I give him that.
Imagine you're put in a situation where your team is losing, you must score, and they give you the choice between shooting the ball from 20 meters and shooting the ball from 30 meters. Anyone with enough brain cells will choose 20
Ronaldo
meters because it's closer to the nets, and you have more chances to score. Remember, Ronaldo has a tendency to attempt scoring from long distances or the 6-yard box. But why? 2 very different areas. One is harder to score from and the other is far easier to get a goal from. And now you might ask, is this relevant to our topic? The answer is quite simple. He lacks in dribbling ability. Instead of
why would you show that highlight?
Dribbling to get to a better position, he
why
usually
would you
shoots
show
from
this
anywhere,
guy?
or he passes the ball
This guy's biased,
and positions
man.
himself in the penalty box. Long-range shots are high-risk, low-reward attempts, and that's why he needs more attempts to score a goal compared with Lionel. Leo is the opposite. He's a far better dribbler, so he can take the ball himself, dribble past a few players, and he closes the distance between him and the net. Then he either passes or scores himself. 18-23 meters is a medium risk, medium reward situation. That's why he scores 25% of his shots, compared to 15% for Ronaldo. The other reason of why he has a better goal scoring ratio is because he has more options. He can dribble, then score from outside the box or inside it, curve it or ship it. You can easily mix these up, but you can't really mix up long range with head-in or tap-ins. It's not only about scoring, it's how you score those goals. For example, we give two carpenters a task of making a chair. The first guy makes a simple functioning chair. The second guy goes 1 mile further and adds decoration, makes it comfortable, stronger, lighter, and even bendable. So both of them achieved their task. Still, people will value the second chair a lot more. I think I've had enough with goals. Let's jump to another category.
Ronaldo's a better goal scorer.
A couple sentences
I don't care
ago.
what this guy says.
Yeah, let's talk about dribbling.
Dribbling ability.
The difference here between the last category is immense. At least 90% of people agree that Messi is better at dribbling. Well, he's the best dribbler ever. This feels like comparing a mature lion to a cub. But I'm still gonna do it. There's a lot to talk about here. Like, why is Leo so great?
Really?
And why did Ronaldo's dribbling take a huge blow in the last 5 seasons?
See,
considering that he was
he's only showing Ronaldo's bad highlights.
Let's go. When we compare
not
their
fair.
overall or seasonal dribbling stats, we find that Messi is always on top. In the last 10 years, Messi had 2.5k successful dribbles, compared to Ronaldo's 1k dribbles in the same time period. Ronaldo's best league season was in 2009-2010 with 91 dribbles. Messi's worst league season was in 2015-2016 with 117 dribbles. His best one was in 2011 with 186. When Chris was 23 to 26 years old, he averaged around 100 dribbles per season. Leo in the same age averaged around 250 dribbles. Nowadays, Ronaldo averages around 60 dribbles. Surprisingly, Messi still averages around 200, with the 2017-2018 league season being the second best league season in total dribbles. He was 30 years old. There are 2 reasons for Messi's consistency and for Ronaldo's decline: their play style and their role. We'll begin with their play style. As I said previously, Ronaldo privileges power and speed. Messi is more on the technical side. After observing Ronaldo's dribbling for years now, I came up with the conclusion that he thrives on space. I mean, he needs 10-20 meters ahead of him to dribble or outpace his opponent, but he rarely does it in tight spaces. Lionel thrives on both of them.
I mean, I give him that.
Tight spaces or 20 meters ahead of him, it's all the same for Leo. He mixes speed, acceleration, body feints, switches of direction, and he sidesteps his opponents. His repertoire far exceeds that of Cristiano's. Leo has more moves and options to choose from.
I'm going to be honest, when it comes to dribbling, Messi got him there. Messi's got him there.
As you grow older, you become weaker and slower. As you hit the age of 30, your maximum heart rate decreases, which lowers your oxygen's output. Less oxygen means that your muscles will underperform compared to the past. Football is a mix between aerobic and anaerobic exercises. Cristiano privileges strength, pace, and stamina. Now imagine 15 years of relying mostly on your athletic body and abilities. It will eventually burn you out. Getting worse at dribbling was inevitable. Messi is still consistent because he's in one-on-one situations.
He's only showing Ronaldo's bad highlights. Why aren't you?
As he grew older, like any other footballers, his other abilities helped sustain his dribbling statistics. And it's also because
if you agree with me, let me know in the comments at least. I mean, this guy is super biased.
Why is their approach in dribbling so different?
It's not really saying anything. Ronaldo is still the best. Ball control.
Messi's ball control is so exceptional that you'll hear people say things like, the ball is glued to his feet. He can go as fast as 33 kilometers per hour and still keep the ball at a close range, not exceeding 1 or 2 feet. A prime example of this is his goal against Athletic Bilbao in the 2015 Copa del Rey. Because Ronaldo can't make the ball glued to his feet, he chooses occasions where there's enough space for him to tap the ball and run as fast as possible. And that's why he doesn't attempt dribbling that much, because a scenario where you are granted a lot of space is not common. So he'll usually pass the ball to the back because he's not sure he'll make it. Sometimes he tries to dribble and he falls over. Useless showboating.
This guy's only showing.
Nothing. They just waste time.
I don't really like this guy. Shout out to this guy for making this video though. But he's super biased, showing Ronaldo's bad highlights. Come on,
and abilities is the roles. When he was a better dribbler, Cristiano played as a winger attacker. But as he started shifting his play to the 18th-yard box to become a striker, his dribbling numbers decreased, and this coincides with the increase in goals scored, as shown in this chart right here. When he shifted to a striker role, he started scoring more goals. Messi started as a winger too. Then he became a false nine, and now he's a mix of an attacking midfielder and false winger. His dribbling and goal-scoring stats do not depend on the position he plays. What we understand from this comparison is that Messi, wherever position and role he plays, the stats are the same, but Cristiano's stats changed when he switched roles. It's as if he needed to change to compete with Messi, especially in goal-scoring.
That doesn't make any sense.
Show exactly and in more detail what I'm talking about. Now, after looking at these, you might start questioning the reasons why they choose to play like that. Why is Messi playing more deeply when he could stay closer to the penalty spot and increase his chances of scoring goals? Just like what Ronaldo does. The reason is quite obvious. Playmaking.
Okay.
Because he's an exceptional player, Messi has the ability and the luxury to drop deep and dictate the build-up, or the attacking phase of each play, which explains the
Ronaldo is a better passer.
On the contrary, Rooney is not a playmaker. His vision and creativity are not on par
Ronaldo's
with
a better passer.
Playmakers or passers.
I don't care what anybody says.
Some good numbers.
I don't care what anybody
says. Messi has
says.
the most assists, 276 against 227 for Ronaldo, a ratio of 0.33 versus 0.23. So Messi has an assist every 3 games and Ronaldo every 4 games. Next up is expected assists. It's the likelihood that a pass will result in an assist. It measures the pass quality of a player based on the type of a pass and the finishing location of the pass. In essence, it shows us if a given player is creating quality chances. In the last 5 seasons, Chris has been underperforming his XA by -0.52.
I want to ask this question.
Messi is outperforming his XA.
Has Ronaldo ever lost 8-2?
This tells us that Messi is making better quality passes.
Has he?
And obviously taking more risks.
Nope.
The next
In
logical
Champions
step
League?
is to compare
Nope.
the big chances created. And again, Leo
Somebody else has.
the opposition. He has 4 times more chances created on average in the span of the last 4 league seasons. The last statistic in the category, key passes. In the last 10 seasons, Leo made more key passes, 0.6 per 90 minutes on average more in the span of the last 10 seasons. Key passes are not a good measurement for quantifying a player's playmaking contribution, because they are basically a pass that precedes a shot. So if I give a pass to a teammate and he decides to shoot from 50 meters for no reason, far away of the goalpost, whether it's scored or not, it still counts
what's
as
his
a
name?
key pass. Furthermore, Chris has lower quality key
remember
passes
those YouTubers.
he has 4 times less big chances created and he underperforms his XA. Just make a comparison between how much assists Messi has compared to his total big chances and do the same for Ronaldo. For example, last season between the league and the Champions League, Messi assisted 16 goals, he created 41 big chances. Ronaldo assisted 10 goals, he created 13 big chances. You see, Messi created 3 times more big chances, but he only has 1.6 times more assists. There's even a statistic that claims that Messi should have had at least 25 assists this season. In conclusion,
blah blah blah.
And for the stat fanatics, Messi is statistically a better passer than Ronaldo.
That's false. Ronaldo is a better passer. Ronaldo is a better passer. I don't care what this guy says. Better scorer, better passer. Messi only has them.
Passes. That's obvious. But what
comes to
separates
dribbling,
the two is consistency.
ball control, maybe.
Leo is consistently consistent at providing his teammates with high-quality, clear-cut chances and true balls. And
don't
Ronaldo
care what this guy is
consistently
saying.
inconsistent at doing the same thing.
It's like going in this ear,
go
going
watch
like
any
that,
highlight reel or their actual
out of the
games
other.
and you'll see for yourself. We can
Ronaldo's
easily
the best,
claim
the
that
GOAT.
Messi is the greatest playmaker in history. I said playmaker, not passer. You can easily claim him as the best in this field. Some will say no, he's not. Others say it's debatable. Yeah,
no,
if it's
he's
debatable, it still means that he's one of the best in history.
No, I agree. I'll give him that.
Chris is not. Unlike Chris,
Stop it.
Leo is the best in one certain type of passing, and it's true balls. Either on the ground
Can't
or in
even
the air,
spell.
Messi, with his incredible vision,
Can't even spell.
will find his teammates in the most unexpected occasions.
Can't even
And
spell.
through balls obviously are
Just
the
like all
hardest
Messi
in football
fans, man.
and the most risky ones. We also should not forget that Messi's link-up play is unparalleled. He's one of the rare players who have consistently scored magnificent pinpoint goals after performing fast 1-2s with his teammates. This is proof that Messi's ball control, off-the-ball movements, creativity, and anticipation are immense.
He should have
Leo
done
is
that
better
when they
at
lost
playmaking for an
8-2.
important reason.
Should have.
He is more of a team player. That's it. He really doesn't care
Ronaldo
much
would
about
never
individual
lose 8-2.
success.
Never.
If he could, he would switch
Never.
individual awards for team trophies. This is not a video rant on a Cristiano or something. It might feel like one for some, but it's not.
How many trophies has
Messi's
Messi
just too
won
good.
for Argentina
However, Messi's
or
not
with
complete,
Argentina?
of course. But he's still the closest player in history
I want to hear
that
that.
title. Ronaldo is one of the
I want to hear
greatest
that.
goal
I want to hear
scorers
that.
in
You have to, if you're going to compare
and
both
that's
of them,
it.
you have to
Now, I have
completely
covered
compare
most of the
both of them.
essentials: goal scoring, dribbling, technique, and playmaking. When it comes to trophies, Messi has more than Cristiano. Well, I don't believe that trophies should be a measurement for comparing their qualities. They should only be used for comparing their legacies. If Ronaldo had more trophies, you'll see more people undermining Messi's trophy record, which doesn't make any sense.
Which you're doing right now.
Maradona, Cruyff, and Pele have less trophies than Ronaldo, but the general consensus ranks them above him. Who's more clutch? When it comes to finals, Messi again has more goals and assists. There's even a better way to determine it, by looking at a certain stat from WhoScored.com. After the end of every game, they reward the best performer the title of the man of the match. In the last 10 years, Messi has gathered the most, 237, Cristiano is second with 140. Self-explanatory. There's a myth that
142.
I want to
Get
debunk
it
in a
right.
minute about Messi not performing as well as Ronaldo in international games in
Thank
their
you.
respective careers. Tell me, how many best player awards did they win in tournaments with their countries? Ronaldo 0, Messi 2. The World Cup Golden Ball in 2014 and Copa America's Best Player Award.
What is he
Who was
talking
the
about?
best at his peak? Ronaldo is easier to quantify. I can safely say that in 2012 he was at the peak of his powers, scoring 69 goals and assisting 17 goals.
Okay.
And even being a better dribbler overall. Because of his consistency
Thank
and
you.
his
You
qualities
said
in
it.
different aspects of the game, you can't
That's all I wanted to
determine
hear.
his peak. 2012, Messi had more goals. In 2015, he was more complete, more of a playmaker. 2009, he was a great dribbler, more agile and faster. In 2018, he has become a lot better at set pieces while still keeping his qualities in other areas of the game. I can go on and talk about how these players are treated differently by the opposition.
When it
One
comes
is
to ball control,
constantly
Messi
being
just
man-marked
got
and
it, man. He
surrounded by
has it.
multiple players, and the other is marked once
I
in a
give
blue
him
moon.
that.
A journalist asked Giorgio Chiellini about how to stop these two. For Ronaldo, he said, "You try to not leave him alone. Don't let him shoot on his right foot." And for Leo, he said, "Just make the sign of the cross."
Well,
Which
Ronaldo
means
can
only
use
a
both
Deus
feet,
ex
so you don't
machina
have to make
can
him
help you against him. Go on
not
YouTube
use
or
his
any
right foot. He can
platform
use
that
his left
supports
foot as well.
and shares videos.
But I don't think
or any
Messi
documentary, and
has
you always
a
find
good,
footage of the
weaker
young
right
Messi,
foot.
Teenage Messi, kid Messi.
Don't think so.
Doing keep-ups until his knees are tired, going solo against the whole defense, doing unimaginable
That might not even
tricks
be
for a
Messi.
kid of his age.
Look at the
Casually
quality.
scoring super
Recorded with a
hat-tricks every
potato. That
match.
might not be
You'll
Messi.
find tens of videos showcasing his abilities. In fact, Messi was a football phenomenon when he was still a 12-year-old. Chris was not. You never find any clips demonstrating any second of his gameplay as a kid. You
Because
even
it wasn't
find
on
clips of
video.
Johan
That's
Cruyff
why.
and Diego Maradona. And they are 3-4 decades older than Chris. I don't need to go further. My argument is clear as crystal. Finally, let's head to the last part of the topic.
Okay.
Why are there people who still think that Ronaldo is better than Messi, and why
He
did
is.
this so-called rivalry come to exist? For starters, players have agents. Agents are people who handle business and legal deals for professional athletes.
Okay.
From negotiating contracts,
George
sponsor
Mendes.
deals, handling taxes, etc. The problem with Messi is that his agent is his dad. His dad is not a really influential guy with businesses all around the world, with multiple connections compared with Ronaldo's agent, Jorge Mendes.
Jorge Mendes.
Ronaldo is quite the lucky guy here because his agent Mendes is a Portuguese businessman and a multimillionaire who owns an agency that provides services to more than 50 players, like Di Maria, James Rodriguez, Pepe, De Gea, Coentrão, Thiago Silva, Quaresma, etc., etc. Most of them are from Portugal. The difference between these two agents is staggering. One is not present in the public scene and the other is recognized as the best football agent by his peers.
What does that have to do with
He
anything?
even won 8 Best Agent of the Year awards.
Oof.
Yeah, even these guys have awards. Insane. Having the best agent is still not enough to rival Messi in popularity, and that's when Florentino Perez comes into action.
Papa Perez.
Perez is a billionaire businessman. His net
hell
worth
is that?
exceeds $2 billion. For comparison, Barca's current president, Bartomeu, has a net worth of $100 million. Perez runs Spain's largest construction company, Grupo ACS. Perez is a Real Madrid fan. He loves Real Madrid. And as an accomplished businessman, he knows how to attract sponsors and investors.
Okay.
And one of the best ways to do it is to have the Ballon d'Or winner in Real Madrid. In the football world, winning trophies and having the best players is the best way to attract money sponsors, and that's why in the last years the Ballon d'Or winner was always won by a Real Madrid player. Well, if you are still not convinced, in 2002,
what does that have to do with anything?
Zidane was the first contender for the Ballon d'Or, of course. Until, guess what happened next? France crashes in the World Cup from the group stages. Brazil wins the World Cup. Ronaldo finishes as the goal scorer after netting 2 goals in the final. Perez can't ignore this opportunity. He buys him from Inter Milan. He lands a 3-year deal with Siemens Mobile after not having a shirt sponsor the previous season. A few months later, Ronaldo wins the Ballon d'Or. Acquiring the best players and winning awards helps football clubs have easier deals with investors. It also helps that Real Madrid are the capital's team. They are
what does this have to do?
The press. Messi plays for Barcelona. They told Catalan. The press writes in Catalan. There is political and historical tension between these two parties.
What does that have to do
Madrid,
between like
they
that?
speak in Spanish. Spanish is more popular. France Football even selects a journalist every year from Madrid who works for Diario, which mainly covers Real Madrid's news.
I feel like he's hating at this point. Like he's hating.
For example, in the 2018 Ballon d'Or, one of the journalists who was listed for voting did not even exist. I actually made a video about this topic 6 months ago. The link is in the description. Social media presence is a new factor that helps celebrities or individuals to grow in popularity. When you compare Leo's and Cristiano's media presence, you find that Ronaldo is taking it more seriously. Ronaldo is present in Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Messi is only present on Facebook and Instagram. The frequency of posting is what makes
does that have to do with anything?
More followers overall on social media. Let's take Instagram as an example. It's the platform where they have the most followers.
Okay,
Cristiano
Ronaldo has
posts
more
every day,
followers.
sometimes twice a day. In fact, he has 2.6 publications since the day he created his account.
Okay.
Leo's uploads are inconsistent. Sometimes he'll post back-to-back for 3 consecutive days, and sometimes he'll go on hiatus for more than a month.
What does that have to do with anything?
500 publications since the day he joined.
What does that have to do with
Even when
anything?
Leo won the 2015 Ballon d'Or, he didn't post anything about it. Not even a picture of him with the award. Compared to Ronaldo, who posted 7 pictures with the 2017 Ballon d'Or award.
What does that have to do
is not to
with
follow Messi's approach
anything?
for marketing your work. Messi speaks on the pitch. Ronaldo compensates that lack with always being
Okay,
present
this
on
guy's
social
just hating
media.
at this
And
point.
there's
That's
nothing
what it
wrong with
is.
that. The fake donations. Giving donations is a great gesture. With it, you can hit 2 birds with 1 stone. The first is doing good deeds, and the second is enhancing your public image. The $7.8 million fake donation to Nepal's earthquake victims. The rumors were rejected by Save the Children NGO. Recently, the rumors around his donation to Palestine were also classified as fake. The issue with these rumors is that it's hard to undo them. When it's spread by the media at a large scale,
I'm starting to realize this guy does not like Ronaldo at all.
Besides
Like
the rumors or fake donations, both of these players genuinely
when I
care
thought he
for
was
children
comparing them, I
and
thought he was
helping oppressed
comparing
people.
them
They are
on the
humans after
field,
all.
and now he's
What's
talking
keeping
about
this
what they do off
rivalry alive is
the
marketers.
pitch,
Money.
which
It's
makes
not
no
the media.
sense.
The media works as a mediator between investors and fans. Props to whoever
Guy's
is
just a big
pulling the
hater.
strings
Shout
and
out to you for
marketing
making this
supposed
video. I know you
rivalry.
worked so hard on
Props
this
to them,
video,
they found an easy target.
but it's a
Social
horrible
media
video. I'm
helped
sorry.
fool this rivalry. They found a perfect scenario. 2 opposing parties that always fight each other. So they create more tension by providing goods and merch. In short, this rivalry generates a lot of cash. Just like Apple and Samsung in the tech world, or PlayStation and Xbox in video games, Republicans and Democrats in politics. Competition generates more money.
True.
Comparing these 2 players is a disservice to Lionel Messi. Leo is more than just goals. Thank you guys for watching this video.
Look, this guy really wasn't saying much. In conclusion, I'm still going to go with, because he didn't say anything that changed my view or my opinion on Ronaldo, or the fact that Ronaldo is the better player, best player in the world. So like, to me, it's like right now, players right now, it's Ronaldo, Paul Pogba. He's just so good. If you don't agree with me, that's your, Paul Pogba. Then I'll give Messi third. And the rest doesn't matter. That's just my top 3 right there. If you guys enjoyed this little video, let me know. Well, it's not really a little video, it's a long video. Let me know in the comments. I will be posting a video of why Ronaldo is better than Messi right after this. And let me know what you think. Subscribe if you're new, like the video, and peace.